Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Brother Ellen Hensley here. You know, back during the Obama administration, they legalized gay marriage, and they said all they wanted was to be able to get married like anyone else. Back then, when I was younger, I said, "Watch, they're gonna come for our kids, and they're gonna force us to believe all kinds of crazy nonsense." And everybody called me crazy, and yet well, except one person. That guy right there, Scott Holmes. And yet, just the, well, about 12 years later, Scott?
Yeah, at least 10 years.
10, 12 years, something like that. No, about 10.
Yeah, fucking.
Years later,
Great.
what do we got? We got these motherfucking scumbag, child molesting motherfuckers doing exactly what the fuck I said they would do. They're coming for our children. It's obvious and pretty well self evident. And they're trying to force us to think that men can become women and women can become men. Which, they want us to follow the science on the Wuhan Chinese virus, and on climate change, but yet when it comes to biology, which is an extremely old science, they are saying, don't listen to the science. Don't listen to the science. Listen to us. We know better. Well, motherfucker, you can't have it both ways. You either have to follow the science or there is no science. And so you're fucked. You stupid motherfuckers out there who drink so much fucking Starbucks and take so much soy into your body that it's altered your brain chemistry. You're fucked. You wanted us to follow the science during the fucking pandemic? Well, okay. The virus came from China. It is the Chinese Wuhan coronavirus. It was made in China in the Wuhan virology labs in China, in the Wuhan province of China, in the city of Wuhan, at the Wuhan lab. So, yeah, it came from China. And used as an excuse to lock everyone down, create all kinds of mental illnesses, and now here we are. Well, I got a perfect solution for you sons of bitches. And it's an easy one. Are you ready? Because I'm speaking to you, libtards. Are you ready? Let me ask that again because I didn't get the answer I want. All you libtards out there, are you ready? You ready? Here it goes. You can either decide to change and follow science, or get the fuck out of my country. We are a nation where over 90% of the population is Christian. We were founded on simple Christian values. So the fact that you motherfuckers now want to come after our children is an issue. The fact that you fuckers now want to try to make us believe and follow along with shit that's absolutely batshit fucking crazy is an issue. The fact that you motherfuckers are doing everything right out of the fucking Lenin Marxist communist fucking handbook to censor speech and everything else is not acceptable. You see, I have issues. Never tried to say I didn't. I got a lot of issues. Never tried to say I didn't. In fact, I've always owned up to having my issues. Because, maybe it's me. Maybe I took too many blows to the fucking head growing up. But I believe an adult should be with an adult, not with a fucking kid in that way. I believe that children are the future of our race, our nation, and I believe that children are innocent and therefore should be protected by their parents. And if you don't believe that, come try me, motherfuckers. Please come fucking try me. God, do I need someone to fucking come try me. Because I need a fight. I need a good fucking workout fight. Problem is, with you motherfuckers, I hit you once, you're gonna crumple like a fucking fender on a new vehicle. You ain't gonna do shit. You're gonna get knocked the fuck out. It's gonna be an issue like next Friday, Friday after next, when homeboy fucking hits the other dude and knocks him the fuck out. Because my generation, which happens to be an awesome generation, is called Generation X. We grew up playing outside all day until it was dark and you couldn't see where the streetlights came on, depending on where you lived. We drank from warm, hot garden hoses, or we drank from creeks or public water fountains. We fought each other over bullshit, but we fought each other. If we felt we'd been fucking wronged, we stood our ground and we fought. Sometimes we got our asses whooped and sometimes we did the ass whooping, but we fought. We stood and fought. We played outside. We got dirty. We ate dirt. Alright, we worked on vehicles and ate grease. Why do you think people in Generation X don't get sick often? It's because we built up our immune system by eating dirt, by eating a sandwich with a greasy hand. Alright, we grew up free range for the most part. We grew up as free range children. But if you were out playing with your friends or you were over at your friend's house and you fucked up, you did something wrong, not only did you get an ass whooping there by your friend's parents, but when you got home, you got an ass whooping too because they called your folks and told them. So, yeah. We learned things like you don't rat on fucking people. Even if you didn't do something, if you're taking an ass whooping to protect someone because, well, they had more to lose, you took the ass whooping and you kept your mouth shut. And then you went to that person and said, hey, I took an ass whooping for you, pay up. And they paid up. So, we grew up knowing how to deal with bullies.
We had more respect for our elders.
We grew up knowing how to deal with the bully. You don't deal with the bully by negotiating or saying, well, let's be friends. If I give you this, you'll be my friend and leave me alone. No. That ain't how you deal with the bully. You deal with the bully by putting your hands up and whooping ass or getting your ass whooped. Because once that bully knows you'll fight, they'll leave you the fuck alone because you're not an easy target. We grew up knowing about respecting our elders. Why? Because if we disrespected our parents, we got the holy fucking hell beat out of us. So as a result, we respect people who are older than us. We'll hold doors open for them. We'll fucking talk politely to them. I grew up holding doors open for women. I still do it to this day.
Me too.
Because we were taught a man holds the door for a woman. A man provides for his family, and a man protects children. And if need be, the man will go in the military and fight and die for his country. So let me put it to you simply put this. And yes, right now I'm going to speak to Sleepy Joe fucking traitorous Biden. Hey. 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 Joe, wake up. Joe, wake up. Hey. Scumbag. Hey. Wake up. There you are. Sleepy Joe. You can reverse
change your diaper
the
first.
course that you are on, or face consequences of same. It's not a threat. People like me are getting tired, very tired, of the left trying to push their Marxist agenda. You want to know what flag I believe in? You want to know what I believe in? It's simple. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars. Get it? I believe in that flag. I believe in the Constitution of the United States of America. I believe in the Bill of Rights.
Declaration.
And the Declaration of Independence. And I'll tell you right fucking now, I believe that any motherfucker who wants to challenge that can fucking come see me and we'll deal with it like men.
We bleed red, white, and blue.
I bleed red. My skin's white and I got a lot of blue tats on me. That means I bleed red, white, and blue, motherfuckers. It ain't a threat. It's a logical outcome to what you were pushing. You, Sleepy Joe, and the rest of the leftist, libtard motherfuckers are pushing us towards Civil War 2.0. Because you think you'll win because you're president. No. As a former military man and having a former military man here to back me up on what I have to say, it's simply put this. Sleepy Joe, if you think that the military will back you,
you're full of crap.
And no, that wasn't rehearsed. You see, the thing is,
we are patriots.
Hoorah.
And we don't put up with your leftist crap and your adults can touch children and do all kinds of evil shit to them. That's not legal. That's not what we're here for. It's not what I got brought up doing.
You see, quite simply it's this. Either you're for America or you're against us. And let's look at history, shall we? Because history is a pretty good determination of what will happen. Let's see here. Who was the last person who was against us. Or let's just say, who was the first person who was against us that was very strong? Oh, yeah, England. They were against us becoming a country. And what did the Patriots do? The colonial patriots do?
Whooped your ass.
They went to war with England. And yes, they had help from the French in the form of naval. But what did they do to the English soldiers? What did they do to the English soldiers? Oh, yeah. They whooped that ass! England had the largest navy and the largest army. And we, 13 itty bitty colonies who didn't have a military, we didn't have a navy, we didn't have anything like that. All we had was militia. And we spanked that ass.
The earliest form of rednecks whooped your English ass.
What happened to the Kaiser during World War One when he wanted to fuck with the world? Oh yeah, America came in and spanked that ass. What happened during World War Two?
Hitler and the Tojo.
With the Nazis and the Nips. Oh yeah, the Nips attacked us, got us into fucking World War Two, and we whooped that ass. Do you see the pattern forming yet? You fuck with us, we will whoop your ass. As long as the politicians stay out of it and allow us to fight fucking war the way it needs to, we will whoop your ass. Now, in Korea and Vietnam, the politicians tied our hands and Korea was a stalemate and we lost in Nam. Not because soldiers didn't know what they were doing, but because the politicians like Sleepy Joe tied our hands.
Didn't let us do what we were supposed to do.
Now, what happened with Russia in the Cold War? Oh yeah, we won that Cold War, didn't we, bitch? What happened when fucking we had to go help a friend out in the Middle East when Iraq invaded Kuwait? Let me see what happened there. Oh yeah, we whooped that ass. What happened in Bosnia? We whooped that ass. Do you see the fucking pattern here? You
Libya's
fuck
ass.
with patriots and America, you get that ass whooped. You fuck around and you find out. See, we can be nice. We can be civil. We can be polite and professional. But that's only going to last so long. Then, when we get a belly full, we're going to whoop that ass. I've whooped ass. Been doing it my whole life. 49 years, almost 50 years of whooping ass. And that's a legacy I'm fucking more than proud of. Because not a lot of motherfuckers can say that nowadays. That they've been whooping ass for 50 years and looking damn good doing it. I have. I can. And I do say that because it's true. Now, I haven't won every fight I've ever been in. I've lost a lot. I've won a lot more than I lost, but I've lost a shit ton. I'm still here. I'm still standing. Every motherfucker in Generation Z has had to fight. Even the women had to fight. That's right. Even the girls fought each other. They didn't fight the boys, though. We were taught you don't hit a girl. So, we let the girls fight the girls, and honestly, them girls were fucking. Some of them girls was crazy, man. They had some damn good fights. I used to watch them, man. They had some damn good fights. But we were taught you don't hit a girl unless she's trying to kill you, or at least I was taught this. You don't hit a woman unless she's trying to kill you, or it feels like five guys the size of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno hit you at once. Or she kicked you in the nuts. Then you could hit her. Because she put herself in the position of a man, and you whoop that ass like a man. Now, I've literally only hit two people, two women in my life. Two. That's it. One when I was a kid. She had a railroad spike driven through a 2x4, swinging for my head, put my arms up in an X, and knocked her back. I'm not proud of it, but she did it. Now, to be honest, I was fucking her sister and her cousin and her auntie and her mama and everything else. And yeah, we were supposed to be in a relationship with each other, but fuck it. The other person I've hit was my own mother. But cast iron skillets hurt. Hell, I still have dents in my fucking cranium from it. I still have dents in my fucking skull from cast iron frying pan. And I didn't hit her hard. I hit her very, very, very feather light 10 times real fucking quick just to back her the fuck up. And I paid for that when my stepfather fucking beat my ass. But you know what? I wouldn't fucking change it. Because I never got hit with the cast iron frying pan after that. Because she realized, oh shit. No, I got beat. I got hit with mops, brooms, cords, ammo belts, ropes, whatever was handy. Best feet. It is what it is. Did I deserve all of it? No. Did I deserve some of it? I'd say at least half of it. You fucking A right I did, because I did some crazy, stupid shit. Well, I opened my mouth wrong and found out. Bottom line is I was fucking around, and yep, I found out. Which means fucking around and finding out ain't nothing new. Been going on for generations and millions of years. People been fucking around and having to find out. The only difference is are you going to take that and use it to be a professional victim the rest of your life, or are you going to take it, learn from your mistakes, and try not to make them again? You see, there's an old saying, a dumb man will keep doing the same thing over and over again. An intelligent man will see what the dumb man did and not do it, but make other mistakes. A wise man will see what the dumb man and the intelligent man have done and not even go near that shit. Basically, what that is that you see what people do, you see if they repeat the same behavior over and over again, thinking it's going to get them a different result, and then you decide, do you want that consequence? No? Well, then be a wise man and don't fucking do it. You don't want to go to prison? Don't do drugs, don't steal cars, don't shoot people, don't murder people, and don't beat fucking people, and damn sure don't rape any motherfucking one, and damn sure don't rape a kid. I've been to jail. I've been to prison. And I tell you right now, child molesters in prison, they're lower than rapists. Even the rapists beat that ass. And rapists are a low man on totem pole. You fuck around and hurt a fucking elderly or disabled person, your ass is the same level as a rapist. Which means you're going to get extorted and beat the hell up. Maybe killed. See, my generation, we grew up having to figure out who we were pretty quick and needing a code to live by. Everyone developed their own code. My code is simple. I won't be lied about, I won't be harassed, I won't be laid a hand upon, and I won't be disrespected. I don't do these things to other people. I require same. Basically means I won't fuck with you unless you fuck with me. Then I'll fuck you up. You see, having a code of honor, having a code to live by, helps to make you a better person because it gives you something to center yourself and know who you are with. You think I'm joking? Scott, let me ask you something. When you were growing up, did you have a code? Did you develop a code that you lived by as an adult?
Damn right. Or you didn't have a code, you were a serious scumbag, or you died.
And what is your code?
Uh, Let me see. My code is try to be a better person. Don't lie about people. Don't lie. Don't be respectful. Um,
So basically, my code.
yeah,
I just simplify it.
yeah. Mine might be a little more. Uh, what do they call it?
But let me ask you something.
Older, but yeah.
Let me ask you something. Because of that code, you ever get into fights because of your code?
A few times, yeah. Because I wouldn't break it, and I wouldn't fucking do the scumbag thing, or I told somebody I thought that was wrong, got in a fight with them about it because I thought
And let me ask
that
you
it
this.
was a fucked up thing.
Let me ask you this. When you got those fights, after it's all said and done, whether you won it or lost it, did you feel good about yourself?
Yeah, after he got over
The aches and pains of getting your ass whooped.
the aches, the pains, the blood, being able to see again, maybe pee a little bit without some color, shit like that.
So, we
But
both have had our ass whooped. We both have dealt with the pain of it. We both have a code that we live by. And the fucked up thing is, this isn't rehearsed at all. And he's got 10 years on me. He turned 60. By the way, everyone say happy belated birthday to Scott. He turned 60 on the 25th of March this year. So, happy belated birthday, Peckerhead. And I'll be 50 in July. So, yeah, he got me by 10 years. And this isn't recorded. This isn't, this isn't rehearsed. This isn't staged. This is just two friends talking about what's going on. And if people want to see the video that started me on this track, you can go to markdice.com. I mean, not .com, that's a store, but you can go to Mark Dice on YouTube. And it's entitled April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day, something like that. I'll try to see if I can link it into the description down below. But you see, people who have a code to live by generally don't fucking break that code. Because it's not something that you just, Oh yeah, okay. I like the way it sounds. I'm gonna say it. Like Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction, when he would quote the Bible right before popping someone. It is something deep down in your guts, in your heart, in your soul that you live by. And I've gotten into a lot of fucking fights because I won't change my code. We were brought up, mine and Scott's generation, the ones before us, hell, going back to the beginning of time, every man was taught you protect women, you protect children. So I've protected a lot of women in my life. And as a result, I've had a 38 put to my head by a woman whose husband was beating on her, and I came upon it and I proceeded to beat his ass. And she picked up the 38 revolver and stuck it to my fucking head, at which point, well, in my thinking, she had just put herself in the position of a man. So I beat her ass like a man. And that was when I was younger. I was 18, 19, something like that. And then just, it's got what, about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I got burned?
Yeah.
About 5, 6 years ago, came across a man beating his old lady on the lawn. At which point I intervened and smacked the dog shit out of him. Legit knocked him fucking flatter than flat on his ass. And she grabbed up a fucking bug spray can and a lighter and she burned my ass. I mean, all down my fucking chest. It was all fucking burned. And I'm not talking like red. No, I'm talking blisters. On my wrist, she got me. A little bit on my fucking neck. At which point, again, she put herself in the position of a man. I slapped the fucking can and lighter out of her hand. I slapped the shit out of her. I slapped the fucking taste out that bitch's mouth. Picked up, extended my hand, helped the dude up, told him I was sorry. Looked at him and said, proceed. And I walked away. And I looked back, and the dude's looking at me, looking at her, looking at me, looking at her, like, did that really just happen? Did I just get my ass knocked down and get my ass beat? And then the guy picked me up and told me to proceed? Damn. He didn't know what the hell to do. Because, well, that happens. I was brought up a man, if he's wrong, he admits it. If he did something wrong, he admits it. He doesn't waste time. A real man takes responsibility for his actions. Good, bad, or indifferent, he takes responsibility. So that's what I've done. My whole life, I've always taken responsibility for my actions. My grandmother, God rest her soul, taught me that there's nothing more important in this life than family. And to this day, I believe it. Now, me and some of my family might have issues, but every member of my fucking family knows at the drop of a fucking hat, if they need me, I'm there. Unless I got something where I'm already fucking too far away and I can't get to them, I'll be there. And if I can't get there, I might have friends that can go in my stead. And my friends will do it. Because they know if the roles were reversed, I'd fucking do it in a heartbeat. You see, there's a little thing that we need in this life called honor. And giving your word meaning something. Which is honorable. when I give my word, come hell or high water, it's gonna fucking happen. And if it can't, I'm gonna let you know, hey, can't happen. You see, I don't fucking play games. I wasn't brought up to play games. I was brought up quite simply to whoop ass when needed. And when whooping ass ain't needed, what do? You live in peace. You respect people. And I'll respect anyone so long as they give respect back. You see, respect is like the highway or like a train track, a couple of train tracks. It goes both ways. So, if you want respect, you give respect. Simple. Some would say cliche or blase, but does not change the fact that it's a true statement. Does it, Scott?
Nope.
So you see, to all you motherfuckers out there who want to run your mouth and go after children, you're fucking around. Right now, you are fucking around. And if you don't stop fucking around, you're gonna find out what happens. You see, we're called the silent majority for a reason. We try to stay silent on shit. We try to let people live their life however the fuck they want to live it. But when you fuck around long enough, we get tired of it. And then we're not silent anymore. Or if we stay silent, we just take action. See, that's the difference between now and when I grew up. When I grew up, you didn't run your fucking mouth unless you were prepared to back it up. Nowadays, people aren't ready to back it up, and they sit and they hide behind their fucking computer screens on their keyboards and run their fucking mouth.
And a telephone.
Alright, back in the day, those were called telephone tough guys. And you didn't want to be a telephone tough guy because sooner or later someone was going to find out where you lived and be there and whoop that ass. And that was a long fucking process to find out where someone lived back in the day. Because you had to fucking get the number, then you had to fucking get out the yellow pages, which was a very thick book. You had to search through the whole fucking book to find that fucking number. And then, boom, now you got their name and their address. And then you showed up. Or you caught them somewhere. And they found out. With the internet, if you know what you're doing, the internet made it a hell of a lot easier. Entering in a credit card information, hell, I'll pull up every fucking thing you ever did wrong in your life, or anything you've ever done, any place you've ever fucking lived. I can pull that up in fucking 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes. And then you'll find out. You see, human nature doesn't change. Hasn't changed for millions of years. You have those who fuck around and you have those who find out. You have those who cause trouble and those who finish it. I was brought up, you don't start a fight. You never start a fight. Don't start it. But if someone starts a fight with you, you damn sure better fucking finish it. The way my stepfather put it was this. If I catch you starting a fight, when you get home, I'll finish it. If I find out that someone started a fight with you and you didn't finish it, when you get home, I'll finish it. Meaning I was going to get my ass beat. If I find out that you got into a fight and lost and didn't go back the next day and keep going back till a motherfucker gave up or you won, I'll whoop your ass. That's what my stepfather told me. And him being the kind of man that he is, and there are honorable things about the man, and I do respect him. I don't like the motherfucker, but I do respect him. That to the point to where, you know what? Yeah, he was right. You don't start a fight, but you finish it. America has been in the business of not start. Well, we used to be in the business of not starting a fight and finishing them. However, after World War II, when NATO came about, all of a sudden we became the ones who were policing the world, starting all kinds of fights and shit. For the most part, we started a lot of conflicts. And the ones we didn't start, we finished. Case in point, Grenada. Case in point, the Cold War. Case in point, Iraq, World War II, Bosnia, World War One. Hell, America is a country that likes to fight so damn much that when we don't have someone to fight, we fight amongst ourselves. Case in point, the fucking Civil War. No one wanted to fuck with us, so we fucked with ourselves just to keep in practice of fighting. We are a nation that can fight. We are a nation of what you would call mutts. Because we're all fucking bunch of different fucking nationalities or whatever in our ancestry. But we all come together as Americans. Not Americans, Americans. See, I knew that when people started saying America, it would erode us being united. Because Americans unites us. Lets us know we're all part of the same country. We're all part of the same culture. We're brothers and sisters of the same nation. And as such, we want to protect it. But lately, that ain't been going on. We got Sleepy Joe giving trillions of dollars to the Ukraine. I mean, right now it's probably a couple $100 billion to the Ukraine, which, if we didn't give that money to the Ukraine, we could have used it to pay off our debt. We could have used it on infrastructure. We could have used it on education. We could have used it in any fucking way to take care of our own. Our veterans, our homeless veterans, our children who go to bed hungry because, well, mommy and daddy don't have enough money to feed them. You see, I am running for president. And my main fucking point is this. Me running for president, my main platform is this. America first, the world second. Actually, no, it'd be God first, America second, and the world third. Meaning, the first thing we're going to do is take care of our own. Take care of our fucking homeless situation, try to help them people out, those people out. Take care of our veterans, because, well, fuck me running sideways, they've owned it. And then we take care of our children, and if there's any fucking little bit left over, then we'll talk about helping the rest of the world.
They don't give a fuck.
because nobody else pays NATO as much as we do. And NATO can kiss my white ass. They want to have a fucking building in New York City. I get elected. Fine, we'll let them have a building in New York City at $350 million a fucking month. That's right, they're going to pay rent for the land. Or get the fuck out. I know that they've got bases. They've got people stationed on bases in this country. That's another $250 million a month. Or get the fuck out. If you don't want to pay us and you don't want to get out, we will make you leave. It is that fucking simple. It is time, past time, that Americans were taken care of and came first with our government. Illegals don't come at all. See, if I get elected, I'm going to do what Trump said. I'm going to do the largest mass deportation ever in world history. See, Trump said America history. I'm going to up the game and say world history. Because if you came here illegally, if mommy and daddy came here illegally, and you were born here, well, you were born here, so you're a U.S. citizen. But mommy and daddy are going to go back to their country of origin, whether they like it or not. Because you want to come into our country, we have ports of entry. We have processes set in to do it legally. You can do it legally or stay the fuck out. We don't want anyone here that we can't vet and know exactly what kind of fucking person you are. Lincoln Riley would be alive if Sleepy Joe Biden had not allowed fucking illegals to flood our country so that he could use them as the new black vote. That's what they're doing, people. They're allowing the illegal Mexicans to flood into our fucking nation, turn it into a shithole so that they can then use them as the new black vote. Why? Because black people woke up, smelled the coffee, seen what was going on, and said, fuck you, we ain't doing it no more. For the most part. See, the Democrats only had to lose 5% of the black vote to never be in power again. And they've lost 37.9% of the black vote. So pretty much they're fucked. So think about it. They need to get those votes somewhere. That's why they all put every fucking Democrat, city, state, and every Democrat in office is pushing for illegals to be able to get licenses. Hell, Illinois said that it's not letting them have a firearm is a violation of the Second Amendment right. Motherfuckers are illegals. They're here illegally. They don't have any rights. They're not fucking allowed or protected under our Constitution. Under our Constitution, Americans have a Second Amendment right. Illegals don't. Why? Because they're not Americans. Now, if they want to become citizens, they become citizens, they'll fight and die for their Second Amendment right. And for their right to freedom of press and every fucking thing else. But until they become citizens, they ain't got no fucking rights. They're not entitled to any of our fucking liberties or rights in this fucking country. Therefore, they've got none and they're not protected under the Constitution.
Shit.
So,
it should be praised to fucking shoot illegals.
Think about that. And this video is, holy shit, almost 15 minutes long. A lot longer than I wanted to make it. So, I will say goodbye. And as always, Use your mind. It's the one weapon you have they can never take from you. So until next time, from me and from Scott,
Later.
we'll be seeing you.